Hey everybody, 3D Icicle Freeze here. In the last part, we pretty much just went ahead and we went to the gallery and I showed you guys that I had all the movies and all of the events. In this part, we are going to start Ambition Mode. Finally, this is going to be the last mode that I'm showing off in depth. Now there's something I just want to bring up very briefly. So I know I was talking to you guys about how I was going to get all of the weapons, all the strongest weapons, and then I was going to get all of the wallpapers. Well, it turns out that I'm going to try to get all, this special wallpaper, and I'm going to try to get everyone's level 6 weapon, but I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to be getting them throughout the duration of the LP. And basically, what I'm trying to say is, if I get to it, I get to it, and if I don't get to it, I don't get to it. So basically, this, me getting all the level 6 star weapons, that would be part of, an unofficial part of my Let's Play, per se. Like, when I finish Dynasty Warriors, I will still be trying to do this. So basically, it's kind of like, if I get to it, I get there. But if I don't get there, then it's not happening. So I just want to apologize, but I want to let you guys know that this is what I'm doing. However, the character that I will be using for Ambition Mode, I am most certainly getting their level 6 star weapon. But I'm actually going to be getting that like a little later, so I'm not going to completely work on it yet. So I'm not going to be obtaining that yet. So, and then the same thing goes, well, no, we're going to be getting, I'm pretty sure, both of these. So yeah, so again, I just wanted to let you guys know that one wallpaper and all the level 6 star weapons I'm going to be trying to get, but again, if I don't, it's like something I'm not going to be getting for a while, and I'm not going to, like, hold off videos for it. So basically, it's, like, not going to be a part of the LP unless I get to it. But anyway, more importantly, let's get on with the main topic at hand. We are finally starting Ambition Mode. Now, for Ambition Mode, they actually have you start out to pick a character. And basically, you're going to be using this character most of the time, although eventually you can switch it and then use whoever the heck else you want. But for now, you're going to want to pick a character that you truly enjoy, because you're going to be using them for a little while. Now, somebody requested that I used Jia Chong, and I completely respect that, because I love Jia Chong, as you guys know. And then I actually had a few people message me saying I should play as Wen Yang or Zhang Wei, because they also knew that that was my favorite character. Other favorite characters. So then I thought, well, I don't want to just pick a character that I like just because I like them. I want to actually pick characters that I really, enjoy. And so, after, like, thinking about it for quite a while, I think I really want to choose Zhu Si. I think I'm going to use him. But something I just completely remembered, and I actually want to go to it, and I'm sorry I'm doing this all out of order. I completely forgot. I want to let you guys know I did all the other stages, so I selected all these and I did all these. Some honorable mentions. Zhu Rong is a really awesome character. She has some good moves. Yuan Chao's moveset isn't that bad. Lu Bu, of course, we all know. His moveset's great. Dong Zhuo's moveset is actually really, really good, believe it or not. Then you have others like Zhang Jiao, whose weapon, believe it or not, is actually not that bad. It's actually pretty fun to use. Meng Hu, I'm just not a big fan, but it's not that bad. I would definitely recommend you try a lot of these characters out for yourselves. So, just want to let you guys know. So, I did all those. Oh, and then actually I should also mention, when you do all these battles, so starting from Yellow Turban Conflict up to Nobility Face-Off, you then unlock Protect the Animals, and when you do this stage, you have a very high chance of collecting animals. Now, yes, you can actually get animals in this game, and I want to let you guys know that I actually got 4 animals, but 3 that were different. So if you go to animals, you'll see I got an elephant, and it says type riding, speed 160, power 120. So elephants can do damage, but they can also, like, go pretty fast and stuff too. But then you have like the tiger, who's a companion, excuse me. So they kind of sit next to you and attack enemies. And as you can see, their speed is 180, the power is 100. So it's pretty cool. And then I got a panda, which again is a companion. So I got 2 tigers, 1 elephant, and 1 panda. So that's currently what I have. So I just wanted to let you guys know that as well, real quick. Okay, so now that I showed you guys pretty much everything I wanted to show you there, I think we're ready to go. Anyway, we can change the costume. Zeusi's costume change is really cool. And hey, you know what? Why not? We'll choose a second costume. We'll use that for this ambition mode. Well, let's get it going. With the land in chaos due to the missing emperor, you have joined numerous others from across the land. Determined to realize your ambitions, you look to test your strength against them. However, it will not be as easy as it seems. Although welcoming the emperor here is the best way to display your ambition to the land, things are not going well so far. Whoa, what a dump! The function of this building is to help you attract the emperor to your side. You have named it the Tonkihatai and proceeded with its construction, but you lack the necessary resources and personnel to complete it, causing the project to be halted. You have learned that there are limits to what one person can accomplish. First, you must axe around the camp to learn how to build the Tonkihatai. Alright, so let's go axe around the camp. By the way, this little area is pretty much all you have, and I mean, of course, if you look at the mini-map, you see you have a little bit more. So they said axe around to see how we're supposed to build this big building, which you can actually see from this view right here. Alright, so let's go talk to this peasant. Hi there, I have a feeling today is going to be a good one. Alright, that doesn't help me. Hi there, I have a... Oh, so you also say that. Okay, so let's talk to the blacksmith. Welcome, what type of weapon are you looking for? These are facilities run by the people living within the camp. In this way, the people in the camp can offer you their support. Some good news from the people has come in your time of need. It seems that developing this facility, you can make the materials necessary to build a Tonkihatai. I am not sure what is required, so let's ask the guard to find out. Alright, sweet. Let's go talk to the guard. Are you heading out? Be careful. There are unending battles surrounding the camp. From now on, you will be able to participate in those battles. According to the guard, the battle you are heading for will enable you to obtain materials useful for developing facilities. Okay, so we're gonna we'll do this on normal. So, as you can see, you're going to see there are these stages and difficulties. They all say a small scale battle in which you can in which materials can be acquired. So why don't we do one? Now, I know you're gonna see the, it says times 1.0, and then there's others that say times 1.1. Well, don't worry about that for now. We're going to get into that a little later. So for now, I guess we will go to Wuzhong Plains. Why not? Anyway, this is probably one of my favorite parts of this game, is that you can actually pick the soundtrack. And of course, I love that. So, I think a good starting soundtrack would be Advanced Shoe. Alright, so anyway, you start on this horse. Now, getting materials, there is actually a little bit of a trick to it. Basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into as many bases as you can, and you're going to want to look for pots. In these pots, as you can see, it says facility material. So we acquired one facility material. So, in these bases, most of these, not all bases, of course, but most bases, they have, these pots, and you want to look out for them. Of course, defeating enemies will also, you know, grant you a chance at getting them as well. So it's not actually a good idea. As you can see, the main commanders right there, once you defeat them, the battle's over. So you want to try and get as many materials as you can. But as you can see there, I got a weapon material. Well, that's obviously probably going to help me with weapons. It's not going to help me with everything else. Anyway, as you can see there, I received an animal. I got Chestnut, which is a type of horse. In this building, there is another... I know there's a pot hiding in here. I'm pretty sure, actually. Yeah, let's go into the other room. Yep, I knew there was one here. Okay, so we got another weapon material. So anyway, as you can see, there's Lu Xun, who just hit me off his horse. Oh, off my horse, excuse me. Alright, so let's defeat him. Anyway, I can't believe it, but this is actually the first time that you guys are actually seeing me use this character. Which is weird, because I've used him quite a lot, because I really like him a lot. But anyway, we defeated Lu Xun, the battle's won. So, he says, oh, I didn't think you were this strong. I now feel comfortable teaching you. So it says, you have claimed victory in this battle. And basically what that means is, now he has joined us. So, of course, it gives you all your battle results. Gems acquired 3. We're going to be talking about gems a little later. Leadership, you'll understand that a little later too. Having leadership of 1 is fine for now. And we got 2 new allies. We got Lu Xun and Han Soi. Cool. You are victorious in the battle. By winning battles, you can obtain gold and XP. Obviously, very important. Were you able to obtain any materials? Yes, we were. That information is indicated, which I showed you guys. So now we can go on skirmishes to get these materials. So, but for now, let's go to the camp. Yep. Saves every time you return. Very nice. Now it says progress is 0%. Don't let that get you down, because it's not a big deal. Anyway, so you're going to see we gained a few allies and we also gained materials. Now it says fame, but don't worry, we're going to be getting to that. Lu Xun is now available as a playable character. And what do you know? We also unlocked another facility, the Tea House. In the Tea House, well, I'll read this first. A new facility has appeared. Allies are not only useful for serving as personnel to build the building, but also for getting new facilities to appear. Gain more allies, and look to build even more new facilities. The camp has developed, enabling you to obtain even more fame. Again, we're going to be going over fame in a little bit. Now, it says, you have become allies with a famous officer. Famous officers you obtain as allies can be selected as your playable characters. So right now, I can switch to Lu Xun if I want to. Also, you can place them in charge of supervising your camp facilities. Select them as bodyguards and take them into battle. So that's another thing. You can actually have bodyguards. So if you click Start and you click Officer Info, click Bodyguard Settings, Organize Bodyguards, and as you can see, now I can choose Han Soi. I'm sure you're wondering, well, why can't I choose Lu Xun? Well, I actually need more, basically like fame, and I pretty much need more leadership skills as well. Now, the way you get this is by using bodyguards and controlling them. So that's how you enable yourself to get more. Obviously, you can change animal, change outfit. Now, here I can change my animals. So I already showed off the horse, and we already know how useful horses is. So why don't we get a tiger to help us out? We have our weapons here. We're all good there. We have our skills. Okay, cool. So we have Han Soi here. Valor and Ingenuity. I can't pronounce it. Which do you think is more important? It should be obvious. They are both vital. So anyway, let's go to the tea house. Let's figure out what this is. Welcome. The food is piping hot. About the tea house. At the tea house, you can eat food, and that increases your abilities in battle. There will be 3 effects chosen at random. As the rank of the tea house increases, the types of food available will also increase. Use the tea house to fight more effectively in battle. In order to build the building, the people within the camp are managing the facilities and creating the necessary materials. Basically, it seems that the 4 facilities capable of creating the necessary materials for the construction of that are the blacksmith, the tea house, the barracks, and the merchant. So we don't have the barracks and we don't have the merchant, but we do have the blacksmith and the tea house. So anyway, as you can see, you can pick these up. They're pretty cheap. As you can see, we have a lot of money from story mode. But it says increases your attack by a small amount, increases your defense by a small amount. This is really good, and this is going to actually be very helpful later on. Now, if you click Start and click camp management, you can see it says assign supervisors. So I can make Lushun, you know, the blacksmith supervisor. And as you can see, now he's here. Now I can talk to him. And he says, I prefer lighter weapons. It helps keep me nimble on my feet during battle. And, you know, and then he'll, you know, he says that. Now, it says to the right, facility materials and weapon materials. Weapon materials obviously go towards your weapons. That's going to be in, like, you know, like a weapon manager, per se, when I'm, like, buying weapons. But we don't have any good weapons to choose from yet. However, we do have facility materials. So if you go to use materials, it says once the facility materials within a facility reach a certain level, the rank of the facility will increase. Therefore, you can get more items out of that facility. So basically, you can get these materials, and it actually helps that thing. So basically, if I level up blacksmith enough, I'll start to be able to get better weapons. That's basically what they're telling me. Now, of course, there are some requirements. Like, barracks is probably going to be the next facility I get. And it says, you require at least 50 allies to build this facility. So, obviously, that's, like, kind of a goal that we need in the back of our heads. Now, the tea house is probably going to be more useful than anything. So, now you can see, I can either use all my materials, or I can only use one. And you can see it actually, if I use all 5, it'll bring me to rank 2 tea house. So, now I leveled up. Very nice. So now I have a chance of getting more items. So I don't think... Yeah, and as you can see, it's already taken into effect. Before it was just small meat bun and dim sum. But now it's medium meat bun and large dim sum. And as you can see, they do like a lot more actually. So, there's that. You know what? I think that's enough for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And in the next part, we are going to learn more about ambition mode. See you guys next time.